in terms of entrepreneurship in ways that Google's trying to get involved, we actually launched this year an initiative called Google for Entrepreneurs. And right now, there's no defined goals. It's more of a, we love entrepreneurship, so we want to promote it. But we're working to try to create, get more involvement in the community and provide resources. So one of the first things that we're actually doing right now is the initiative as a whole has some great resources online. If you go to google.com/entrepreneurs, it's a list of events, a list of resources that you can use. We're actually starting to launch a entrepreneur learner series on Google Plus, where we're going to pull in successful entrepreneurs and actually have them tell a little bit about themselves, but also their lesson learned as they were creating their startups and things that they would want to impart. We're taking questions, they're going to ask questions of the audience, so be able to, you can make them specific as you want. And a lot of these are going to range from not only tech startups, but we're going to try to pull in life sciences and regular businesses as well. And you can find all of those at, actually, if you go to plus.google.com/plus Google for Entrepreneurs. It's a little bit long-winded. If you just search it, it'll actually pop up. But the first one is starting next Tuesday, and it's going to be about 10 a.m. in the morning, 10:30 in the morning. But it's going to be recorded, so you can find all of these videos that they're going to be doing on YouTube. In terms of other ways that nonprofits and other organizations can use and integrate Google products, that's my primary role. So one of the areas that I'm focusing right now is education. So working with higher universities in the area, Duke, UNC, as well as Elon's and everything else, about ways that they can use Google products to increase collaboration and communication, not only among their students and their faculty, but also with other universities. And so we've seen this kind of a huge growth, particularly using Google Plus, of scientists actually creating collaborations and talking. So are any of you familiar with Science Online? So it's actually a nonprofit organization that's based in the Raleigh-Durham area. Every year they have a conference, and their whole purpose is they want to bring together scientists and have them talk about ways that they can use the technology to not only aid their research, but also increase their collaboration. And one of the big things that they're trying to do this year is actually connect more scientists together. So they've been holding lecture series online, inviting scientists to come together and say, hey, this is what we're doing, break down the barriers that universities and other institutions have for kind of attempting to silo off their research. I don't know if any of you are familiar with it, but a lot of universities don't encourage collaboration. Your research is very, very precious, and they don't want you to tell another, your colleague or another university what you're doing. And as a result, there's competing tracks of people trying to get things published first. And what studies have quickly realized is that if the universities actually broke down those walls and encouraged communication, very similar to the co-working space that you have here, you actually get synergy out of it. So rather than competing for $5 million, if the two researchers combined, they could actually apply for $25 million in grants. So we're trying to work with that community, for instance, to help kind of have those panels and conversations.